Stumbled at the start line. I've done all that I can do, but I'll try again.
So guys, today's adventure. This chassis had a intermodal chassis had a air leak. Yesterday the driver brought it. He didn't even notice it, and I was walking by. I heard some air sipping. So this 3/8 line was rubbing against this brake chamber line. And where was it? Right here. See? And that's considered, even though this one's not leaking, this is considered already by DOT standards illegal. So I'm gonna replace both. Well, actually I'm not gonna replace it, I'm just gonna get a connector right here. Get a connector, connect it back together, and then replace that right there. Chamber line going right here to over there, and then yeah, should be good. And then the next thing, I've never done this before, so I've been doing a little bit of research. This thing's got an ABS light on, so when this light for the ABS stays on, or it shows trailer ABS warning on your dashboard, something's wrong with your ABS system. So I'm going to be checking. I did some research online, so I don't know, we'll see. I've never done it before, like I said. I'm going to try to test this system, make sure there's connections. See right here, you have to separate this sensor from the main harness, check the ohms, check the current, see if it's getting a current. And it's all going to this computer right here. This is the ABS computer, or ECM they call it. So wish me luck, guys. I've never see, it looks like one of the sensors already been replaced. And yeah, there's 4 means there's on 2 axles there's ABS. Sometimes they put on all. Yeah, these 2 front axles are the ones that have the ABS system on it. So wish me luck. So again, guys, I didn't film it. I was running around like a chicken without a head, but here's what we ended up doing. There you go. One of these broke up in there, so there it is right there. So I had to, after I came back, brought the new hoses, this connector, I had to run back and buy this thing. It's called like a frame nipple. So yeah, I just cut it off, put a new hose. That's what I had to. Sorry, it's loud. I'm good to go. DOT approved. You guys guessed it, we're out here. Gotta pick up that truck that I was working on earlier in the week. Oh man, hopefully it's not blocked. Gotta put some lights on for the driver because they work at night, does night shift, and they have to hook up those doubles right there, and you know, just gotta make the driver's life a little bit easier, right? So I'm gonna put some lights, I'm gonna get this truck washed, and this grill and those headlights are off of my purple truck, the one that burned down. I'll post a video, I'll post a picture or whatever. Yeah, so that's the last stuff of my old truck. Drove that truck for like 10-11 years, and then it burned down. So I'll post some videos before and after, or not videos, pictures. Yeah, and those headlights. I'm driving this old Faithful. Brings good back old memories. This way I used to drive for like 10, 11, I remember 10 or 11 years. Good memories though. I'm gonna get some stuff worked on this thing. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna add some lights. But when I started the truck and the low air light was going off and the secondary air was building pressure, so I opened the hood. Usually the governor on these trucks, the first thing you check is the governor. I don't know, I've replaced mine on my old truck 2 or 3 times, so, and that's exactly what it was on this truck. So it's a really easy fix. It's right on the compressor, so we'll get that thing replaced and add some lights for this driver because he works at night hooking it's a drop and hook account, so they load or they pick up empties in Seattle and drop off in Portland and pick up a load in Portland. So a little extra lights would help the guy. And since we're truck drivers, we know the situations. Lights, especially me, I love lights. So I like to be all lit up at nighttime, easier to see, makes everybody's life a little bit easier. So that's what we're gonna do to this truck, and then we got the other truck. We got a couple things we're gonna work on. This is a Saturday, so gotta do what you gotta do. Catch you guys at the yard. So guys, finally got my stand with me. We're gonna work on some trucks today, but the rain. So what I'm gonna do right now, let me show you. I thought about getting a tarp, setting up a tarp. So I'm gonna move this stuff right here out of the way. And this is kind of like a covered, these grain silos right here. So I'm gonna move the tarp or move the hood right here. And we're gonna pull the trucks into here. Just, you know, just some. Got a little water here and there, but we're gonna try to work under here. Because we're gonna work on 2 trucks. This one right now, and then that blue one right there. So I'm gonna go get the forklift and get this out of the way. And yeah, I'll let you guys chill here, and I'll probably do a fast forward. Your buddy. Gotta situate all this. Now that we've got a forklift, we can pick this thing up and drop it off. Your buddy. So we're gonna set this camera up. Get a yard, they said. It'll be fun. Getting more work. Oh, look at that. The LED light there. LED light right there already installed. Your buddy. And this guy thinks he's a trucker. Okay, I gotta go. I barely missed the video. I just got it off this thing. Look at this, buckling. Yeah, I got it for free. It's gonna be the new office around here. The parts store, shop. It was just on this thing. Look at that, Old Faithful already working like crazy. Getting its money out of it. Turn on the lights! So, I got a bunch of work done today. I picked up this truck. It was at the shop. Some transmission solenoid issue. Now it's working. This one, I did a governor, air governor, and one of these valves for this valve right here, for the airbags to lower them and raise them. Then I installed these lights today, so productive day. Oh yeah, and then the other truck, we changed the windshield washer reservoir, that truck, and the low pressure power steering reservoir line going from the pump to the reservoir. So yeah, a bunch of stuff got done today in the middle of all the rain and everything else going on. So what's up, guys? It's Monday morning over here. Good morning to you. I'm trying to make it sound like German. Good Monday morning. So I got a couple things I gotta do on this forklift since we bought it. The only thing I did was lights. And even though those are not done, because the whole wiring here is all, it's a rat maze. Nothing pretty much works. And there's only one power coming up here for the ignition. That's it. There's no more power, so I gotta bring power in, try to see if I can figure all these gauges. Oh, I think only one gauge works, or it flickered. So yeah, warning lights. Yeah, I need to do a full tune-up on this. Oil, filters. Oh yeah, I did something. I greased the mounts, so now it doesn't squeak and it opens up easier. So we gotta do a tune-up on this thing. There's two oil filters, fuel filter. So it runs pretty good. Cranks over half a turn. So yeah, this is the fuel filter. Two oil filters right there, down there. But the main thing is wrong with this thing is there's no brakes. I think I said that in the video already before. So I gotta figure out the whole brake situation, and I think I figured out there's a brake, pretty much like a brake valve solenoid that's leaking. I think that thing needs to be replaced, but I gotta tear more into this thing and figure out how this whole system works. But yeah. Oh, look at that. That ain't good. Well, we don't drive it like that low, but yeah, that ain't good. So yeah, I got my work cut out for me. I did get lights installed. If that matters. I know it doesn't, but whatever. That was the easy fix. This is the hard stuff to do. So let's get this ball rolling on this thing. Look at this. That's why I like cat right here. If you ever lose fuel. Oh dang, it's actually, yeah, because there's good pressure already in there, that's why. But yeah, when you do a filter, that's pretty much the manual prime pump to prime the system. Yeah, this thing got rebuilt by Cat. I think the guy said 4 or 5 years ago, so remanufactured V8. Sorry guys, I got a phone call. So yeah, I gotta do some, gotta get this truck out of the way. Driver's gonna come get that chassis, and then another driver's bringing an empty container, so I'm gonna wait till he comes here so we can use the forklift to unload the container, drop it, because we're gonna street turn, put it on a different guy's trailer. So I'm gonna do inspection on this chassis. I think that's the last, or no, one or two more chassis I think left to do inspections. I gotta check my paperwork, but I'm gonna do inspection on this thing, make sure it's good to go, and then yeah, wait for that guy to get here. This thing fixed itself. I picked it up from the shop. The check engine light was on, and it fixed itself pretty much. So I'm gonna warm her up, move her out of the way. Transmission got fixed. Yeah, that's what our Monday looks like. Got a bunch of stuff to do. Peace. See, I got a stand now. I can do cool videos like that, guys. What do you think? It's pretty scary doing it, I'm not gonna lie. I got my throat's a little bit dry right now. You guys get the idea. This is to slide the pin for the slider. It's got two brake chambers here, and it moves the pins out. But you got to do it manually like that with the glad handles. So here's a good example. I was just doing a service, greasing and checking the brakes and everything, and I saw right here this spring broke. This is what it was. This is what it is now. So I gotta replace this, because this is what keeps this. Make sure these get locked when like it's in this position. See, right now it's not, well, I guess it's doing it, but it just falls. So I gotta make sure everything's, looks like it's already been replaced, but we're gonna do another one. Let's see where it can. Make sure you remember how you took stuff off, because, oh, there we go. I just forgot this. This one's actually easy. Usually there. Okay, something's going on. Let's see. Why is it not working? Have it on the right way. There we go. Look at that, guys. Easy fix. The washer back in. Cotter pin back in. We're not going to use a new one. This one's fine. Should it go anywhere? There we go. See? Doing what it's supposed to do. So when you lock the container, it holds it in the lock position and the open position. Look at that. So Mr. DOT officer can pound sand. Because I'm certified to do annual inspections. And annual inspections, every trailer, every truck has to have an inspection every year. Each company's different, but for the federal motor carriers, you have to do one once a year. And some companies make their drivers do one every 3 months, every 6 months. Just depends on the company. But for the FMCSA, it's yearly. So you pretty much have to go through, make sure the lights work, there's no cracks in the frame, tires are good, ABS system's functioning, and kind of nothing's hanging, nothing's loose. So that's kind of what my job is here now. And you have to be certified, so I passed all the tests and got certified. And I have to do the test every year to get certified, so that's my job now around here. It's kind of windy here. So, yeah. So these, we call them dogs, but these are the things that lock the containers into place. And they have to be greased, because they're pretty rusty. They get rusty. So we try to, grease these once a month. Kind of like I just did this one. So it's easier. See the grease? I gotta do it with 2 hands. See the grease? Stay. It works better when the containers, because the container goes in here and this does not move. So see, there's grease right here. So we grease it, and it's much easier for the driver to play around with them when they have a container on them. So. There it goes. I didn't do too much. I need to a little bit. Pretty much good to go. This one got the pins. Just makes the driver's life easier. Oh man, there's something wrong with this one. Sometimes these grease nipples get rusted. Too much rust and the pin doesn't release, so the grease won't. Yeah, that's what this one is. Let's see. Ooh. Dang, did you see that quick reflex? Quick save on my part. Let's see if I let it. When you grease, always have a nope. See, it does not want to. Just something. Well, there goes my mount. That's the second mount. Broke the second mount. I'm not cut out for this stuff. It's YouTube stuff. Broke it. It's a piece of crap. Whew. I guess we'll have to get a new one.